or motivational quotes, not per se that you've shared. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. Also, be the change that you wish to see in the world. And I feel like those two quotes that I've often professed are two quotes that really characterizes you right now.
Yeah, and I agree with that. I feel like I've really stood up for myself and I've really believed in myself in the last 2 years, and I have stood my ground and known what my value is and who I am and what I bring to the table, and that I offer something no one else offers. And that, and that's just not for me. That's everyone. Everyone offers something that no one else can give. And as long as we believe in that, and we believe that we offer that, and whatever that is, and we hold ourselves to that, and no one can take it away from us.
What does Damian Adams mean to you?
Oh, he means so much to me. Honestly, he's like one of my best friends. I met Damian when I was 18 years old and like a completely different human being, shy and awkward, and had no idea that I would go on this journey that I've been on, and to have him guide me through it and lead me the right way into this, and really just like help form me to be the person that I always wanted to be. I am like forever in debt to him, and he's irreplaceable in my life.
Differences of training at the D2W Pro Wrestling Academy and training at the WWE Performance Center.
I think Damian has more of like a regimented style for beginners, and you're not really just thrown into wrestling, and it's really, we take our time and we worked on things relentlessly for months until we got it, and it was just a very, very slow pace. And what I saw at the Performance Center with people who had no prior wrestling experience, it's kind of like sink or swim. You're going to get this or you don't. And, obviously there's been amazing athletes and professional wrestlers that come out of the Performance Center and have never had a day of experience outside of the PC, and they're great. So to say one is better than the other, I don't know. But I just know that my style of training with Damian as a brand new wrestler was slow, and we took our time, and I really got to understand wrestling from like a very fundamental level, and kind of built on that.
What about the aesthetics, the look of the two facilities, and how they were placed?
Yeah. Damian's, Team Adams Training Academy is literally like one room in what was the old Wharton High School in New Jersey, and it's like one classroom that he's transformed into this wrestling school with like a shared bathroom with the entire floor, and it's really like sought out if you want to be a wrestler, and it's very old school, and I love the environment. I love training there. There's no AC. There's very little heat in the winter, so it's like it really makes or breaks you, the environment that it is. You're either going to put up with it because you love it, or you're going to leave because you don't like it. And with the PC, it's world class. There's 7 rings. There's always space for more people, and you can have 20 people in the class, and you'll just keep going. It's spotless. It's beautiful. There's top of the line training equipment, and it's funny to see where I've started and where I've gotten to train, and now to go back to my roots again is really exciting.
It really is interesting when you have a wrestler like yourself and so many others that when they started training, right, that's where they trained. And then when they get to the WWE Performance Center, if they get there, it's like, oh my God, this is unbelievable. It's incredible.
Yeah, and it was overwhelming at first because, like, I come from, like, everyone's in the same ring at once and you're all doing the same thing. and then to go to the Performance Center, and there's 7 rings full of people bumping at the same time and running at the same time, and it's a lot of sensory and a lot of distraction. And I know for me, like, it was very hard to keep focused because there was so much going on for me to, like, watch and look at and hear and then try to focus. And it took a while to make that adjustment because it was just like, holy crap, this is overwhelming.
That's interesting, Deonna. Why do you think that is, though? Because you, prior to going to the Performance Center, you had accomplished quite a bit, not to give you a big ego or a big head, but you know what I'm saying in that regard. Just the amount, just the size of it, is that what it was?
Yeah, and like I think it was that, and I think, my training with Damian, a lot of the time when I first started was very one-on-one, and there wasn't a lot of students, and a lot of times, like, Sunday practice would just be me and him. And I got a lot of one-on-one attention when I first started wrestling. So I think to then go back to training, which, for my first maybe 2 or 3 years, I was training 3 times a week, every week. And then once I got to traveling and, I spent time in Japan, then I was in England quite a bit, and I had indies on the weekends. I wasn't doing as much in-ring training. Then I got signed, and then you're back to training 5 days a week, and you're in the ring 5 days a week. And I think it was just, like, mentally, like, a really hard switch back, because I got so used to, like, training 1 day a week if I felt like it. But wrestling 4 days a week, actual shows. So it's kind of like the experience once you get to the Performance Center doesn't matter because you're going back to the beginning anyway.
Since debuting in December 2013, roughly, Deonna Purrazzo has wrestled around the world, including East Coast Wrestling Association, Monster Factory Pro, Stardom, TNA Wrestling, Ring of Honor, WWE NXT, and more. Was there a turning point match or matches for you?
I definitely think that first Ring of Honor match, myself versus Mandy was a turning point, just because that allowed Women of Honor to be what it is. And then I think that first tour of Japan really set me apart, just because I hadn't been before, and that was kind of like the next progressive step for me. And then maybe, that first match I had with Nia at NXT, kind of, all of these things are foundations that I built my reputation on. And I think those really got more eyes on me and got people more invested in who I was and the potential that I had. So I think I would say those 3.
Deonna, who would win a match of Chelsea Green versus Laurel Van Ness?
Oh, Laurel Van Ness would win that match. Because she's drunk. She has tricks up her sleeve.
Now, I'm going back to the Virtuosa part. Chardonnay or beer?
Oh, beer.
No, you're ruining it for me. You're ruining it. Even if it's beer, you can lie a little bit, a little white wine lie, please. All right, we're gonna wrap this up, and thank you again for so much time. I have a few more questions here that I wanted to ask you. You were a flapper at the NXT Halloween show. Was that your idea?
Yes. Oh, I love everything about the 20s and the culture and the fashion. The Great Gatsby is like one of my all-time favorite books. So I actually was a flapper quite a few years ago for Halloween, and I just wanted to get a cute outfit again that was flapper, and I love it. I feel like I was a flapper in the 20s, and I feel like it brings out like this alter ego in me.
Did you enjoy the movie The Untouchables?
I did not see the movie The Untouchables.
Oh, Kevin Costner. Oh, and it's back in, well, sort of that time, maybe a little later and all. But that was with, that was also Al Capone. That was when they finally got to Al Capone and all. That's a good one, too. Anyway, and a good book as well. So sort of little true, little bit, Hollywood with the adding to the drama. Okay, so speaking of Halloween, have you ever, or would you think of dressing up as Laurel Van Ness?
Yes. That would be fun.
Well, these are all going to be quick ones. So, is there a hair color you have not tried yet?
Oh my God, getting to gray. I've had every hair color under the sun, so no.
Are you thinking of coming out with a color of hair when you return to pro wrestling action then?
I would like to go back to the gray once my hair is a little bit healthy and recovered. I think the gray is just gives me like a little pop of something that I don't have with the black hair, and I'd really like to go back. It's just like a certain process, and I can't currently get to my hairstylist. It's going to be a while.
And what do you think of the color scheme of hairstyle for Asuka?
I love it. I love that she's kept true to it. I love that she's had it the entire time she's been with the WWE, and I think it really fits who Asuka is.
If you're going to the dentist, are you going to Isaac Yankem DDS or Dr. Britt Baker DDM?
Dr. Britt Baker, because she probably kicked my teeth out beforehand.
I probably thought she would give you some professional courtesy too and not charge you since you know her. Are you the most famous person from Jefferson Township High School?
No, actually, the creator of SpongeBob went to Jefferson Township High School, and Mike Leach, who played the Denver Broncos, I want to say.
Arizona Cardinals.
Yes.
Oh, he's not more famous than you. I'll give you the SpongeBob one.
I found Sarah Reese, who was the general manager of the New York Giants, actually is from Jefferson Township as well. I don't know that he went to Jefferson High School, but I know that he lived in town.
Yeah, that does no. If you didn't go to high school, no, it doesn't count. It doesn't count. Yeah, Derek Dryman, you're right. Derek Dryman, one of the creators of SpongeBob, because I did write him down, and I was going to say, Deonna, I usually side with the wrestlers, but that one's a tough one. I mean, I don't know. I'm still going to side with you, Deonna. I'm still siding with you, but yeah, one of the creators of SpongeBob. And I noticed on your Twitter a photo of Patrick lounging around, so I was wondering if you were a SpongeBob fan.
Oh, yeah, I liked SpongeBob growing up, but that was just like a tweet that, it was a gift that fit my tweet, because I couldn't sleep the other night.
That is so funny. All right, so Deonna, we'll wrap it up here. Anything you want to just say about your YouTube, your social media? Just keep everybody posted, and when you might be returning. I guess we have to wait the 90 days, so the returning to the ring and all that. Just anything you want to share about what you're doing and what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, first and foremost, I just need to thank everyone for the outpour of love and support since the release announcements were made. The good messages and the encouraging notes, and just like the love that people had for me and how excited they are to see me back, really made this tough time that much easier. So I just want to thank everyone first and foremost. And then everyone can follow me on Twitter at Deonna Purrazzo and on Instagram at Deonna Purrazzo. Both of those accounts are verified, so don't let anyone that's not verified fool you, because they're not me. And then my pro wrestling tees is prowrestlingtees.com/Deonna Purrazzo.
And I'll say this, one of the best wrestlers, male or female, I said wrestlers, out there today, and she's got a lot of wrestling in her, a lot of wrestling life in her. And you know what? And she'll probably be lounging around, listening to Beethoven's Fifth Symphony while playing the flute, taking a break, and then having some Chardonnay while reading The Great Gatsby, and then also with her crime movie booking, she'll take a break from that, listen to some Blake Shelton, maybe read another Marcus Luttrell book, and then when she's done, go to Longwood, and I hope I have the Italian place right. Was it Enzo's on the Lake or no? Yes. And having dinner at Enzo on the Lake, but don't bother her. You can bother her on social media and everyone else. Let her enjoy her dinner.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks, Deonna.